You're about to receive the best level up of your life. No more dusty, crusty, and disgusted. No more busted and broke down. No more hopeless. No more tiredness. No more having to go to a job that you don't even like. No more running out of money. No more asking people for things. You're about to level up. You're about to be in the best position of your life. God told me to tell you to stay out of drama. You've been doing a really good job of staying away from drama. You're not chasing other people. You don't really care too much about what people got going on in their life. You just trying to succeed. You trying to exceed. You trying to break barriers. You trying to exceed the limitations that was placed over your life, and you're here. You know you're fighting for something, that even when you feel tired, you keep going because you know you got a mission. You know that there's a calling, and you won't stop until you level up. But your level up is coming. You're about to receive the next level up. The next level up God giving out. The one he got on the tip of his tongue, the one he got on the tip of his finger. He's gonna point it right at you, and you're about to receive the best breakthrough, the best level up of your life. You're about to really level up. You're about to reach higher levels. This anointing, this new favor from the Lord is going to take you places where you have not been able to go. There are going to be people that are going to look at you different. Don't you get tricked. Don't you get fooled by these people disguises. People are going to see how God is truly blessing you. And they're going to want to pretend like they want to come around. They're going to want to come around you. They're going to want a piece of your pie. They're going to want a piece of your pudding. Same people that was around you when you was losing, when you was down and out, when you didn't feel like you were okay, when you were tired. Those are the same people you want to keep around you. And for majority of you watching this video, nobody had your back. Nobody was there for you in your worst days. Everybody turned their backs on you. Everybody traded you in. They didn't care about whether you swim or drown. They didn't care if you were okay or not. They didn't pick up a phone and call you. Weeks went by. And when these people did reach out to you, it was only to be nosy. You knew it wasn't from a pure part. You knew they wasn't standing on business how God wanted them to stand on business. You knew they wasn't really coming to check up on you because they wanted you to quit. When they checked in on you, they was trying to see if you quit yet. But don't you quit. You keep going. This next level up, oh baby, you about to go to a level. There was a game that you've been in a routine for a while. There was a level that you could not be. It's about to be game over on your haters. That every trick, every joke, every lie they threw your way, every time somebody laughed at you, every tear you cry, it's about to be paid in full. It's about to be paid forward. And in this season, you're about to really level up. You're going to be confused how you went from nowhere to somewhere, how you went from something to nothing, how you went from nothing to something. You're about to be confused on how God leveled you up in this season. You're about to be confused on how 1 minute you out here looking, busting and discussing. 1 minute you out here asking. 1 minute you out here begging. Next minute you out here really finding God's favor in your life. Next minute you out here really winning. And there's not going to be a lot of people that can compete with you on this level. See, a lot of people want to compete with you now. A lot of people want to hate on you now. A lot of people jealous of you now. You ain't going to be able to do nothing but say congratulations in this next time. Even your haters are going to congratulate you. That's how blessed you about to be. That's how you about to really level up. God's favor really about to work. I don't know who needs to hear this, but social media really about to work in your favor for somebody. That promotion is really coming. God told me to tell you that there's help really on the way. Somebody is going to bless you. Somebody's going to give unto your mission. Somebody's going to sow a seed into your life. Somebody's going to really help you. I don't know who's been going through something, but if it's you, you are about to level up in this season. You were designed to win, and you have a designated point to win. You have a designated area, and that area is VIP. See, this has been crucial timing for you. And see, there's some things that people didn't see behind the closed doors. They're not going to understand your blessing because they don't understand the defeat, the level of defeat, the level of betrayal, the level of backstabbing you went through. So they're not going to understand your blessing. Some people are going to be skeptical. Some people are going to be so jealous. Some people are going to question if you deserve it or not. They're going to be questionable of your blessing. But I want to let you know something. Don't you let nobody question about if you deserve it or not. Don't you let nobody put their words on you. Don't you let nobody make you feel like you're not qualified or you underqualified. Don't let you let nobody make you feel like you ain't called. This is the thing that you're going to face because your blessing is going to be so big. People are going to they're going to ask themselves. There are going to be so many unanswered questions about your life. You're going to be the trending topic in the family. The one that was once the black sheep, the one that was once canceled out, the one that was once canceled and called out, the one that was once disguised, demised, the one that was once hidden. Some people tried to keep you in the dark. When you break through, you're not going to have to go and ask nobody for no help. There's going to be a time. You're not going to have to worry about your bills being paid. They're going to be on auto pay. I don't know who needs to hear this, but your bills are about to go from unpaid to auto pay. to auto paid, from unpaid to auto paid in a matter of seconds, in a blink of an eye, in a matter of split seconds. God is about to level you up. And it's gonna look like it happened overnight. People are gonna question, where did you come from? Where did this type of money come from? How did you get your hands on this blessing? How did you get your hands on this next level? People gonna ask you, some people that was hating on you even to this day, they're gonna ask you, how did you do it? You're gonna have people, you're gonna be giving advice to people that was jealous of you. You're gonna be giving advice to people that never thought you can get to this level, never thought you would get there. And you're gonna be so blessed and favored by God that you're not gonna even mind. You ain't gonna pay no attention to how people used to feel about you. But I want to tell you something. Don't you get it confused. Don't you get it twisted. These people still think the same way of you, even though you got a little bit of money now, even though you got something going for yourself. Because God is about to take a lot of you from the pit and place you in the palace. There was a struggle over your life. You had to really break generational curses in order to see this. You had to really pray longer than other people. You had to really fast your way to this. You had to really call out to God for this one. You had to really build a relationship with God. You had to really go through some things for this one, for this next blessing. This next blessing didn't just come by ease. It didn't just come because God wanted to give you something. You worked for this one. There would be times where God would just open up doors just because God loves you. But this one, you had to really crawl. You had to scrape. You had to fight your way through for this one. I want to let you know something. Don't you go back to nobody that don't deserve you when God blesses you. There's going to be so many people falling out the sky, wondering if they can get a second chance with you another time around. There'll be so many people that have doubted you, that are going to send those text messages. I always believed you. I can't believe it's you. And these people wanted to see you fall. They were never your family. They were never your friends. They were never your companions. You had to go through hot water. You had to go through the fire. Some people they're not going to receive this level up that you're about to receive. They may level up in life, but the level up that you're about to receive, some people don't get it, don't get a chance, don't get a shot at all the years they may live on earth. They don't get a shot at this opportunity, this blessing, this new level of life, this new standard of life that you're about to embark on. This new standard, you're about to live at a new standard of life. I'm telling you, things that you had to struggle for, you're about to have success in those areas. You had to struggle for money. You about to have success in those areas. You struggle with relationship. You about to have success in that area. The same things you were struggling with, you about to have literally complete, eye-opening, jaw-dropping success. And people they don't see. A lot of people aren't going to be blessed the way you're about to be blessed. You may not understand it right now, but you got to believe it. You may not even be believing how big you're about to be blessed, but I told you so. That's all I'm going to tell you is I told you so. Because there's a lot of people that don't believe that you're gonna make it, and they don't understand. They're not gonna understand how big your blessing is. You about to go from static to status. Like there was always static in your life. It was always, you could never see clearly. It was always friction to status. You about to be top status. You about to be the top one in charge. You're about to be the one giving the orders. You always had to take orders. You always had to shrink yourself to somebody else's expectations of you. You always had to be responsible with other people's feelings while nobody else cared about you. A lot of people ain't going to see this type of level up in your life that you're about to see. They're not going to be able to get their hands on this type of blessing that you're about to get your hands on. Because a lot of people, you want to know what it is? A lot of people weren't prepared to go through the struggle. And they weren't ready for the struggle. And when the struggle did come, they gave up. They gave up. A lot of people put their struggles on timeout. They don't want to struggle. And the blessing that you're about to receive, the level up you're about to receive, it's about to be, you about to go on a new level. You see, a lot of you been stuck on the same level for a long time in your relationships, in your life. You just been so unhappy. You feel like nothing is changing, but you're about to receive a new level. But new level, you know they say new devil. There's going to be so many people hating on you because of what God is about to give to you. And these same people that hating on you for your new level, these same new devils that are hating on you, see, God is about to expose your name, and with exposure is going to come with a lot of opinions. I wanted to let somebody know this before it happens, that you about to be exposed to a new life. A lot of people are going to be exposed to your name. A lot of people are going to be exposed to your calling, your gifts, your talents, your wonders. A lot of people are going to be exposed to what you do. A lot of people are going to be exposed to how you look. A lot of people, see, there was a time where you were hidden. You've been hidden for so long, but you're about to step into a season of exposure over your life. And so a lot of people are going to be exposed to your business. A lot of people are going to be exposed to the talent that God put in you. You're not going to be able to hide much. With this new level, there's going to be a lot of new eyes on you. You're going to draw a lot of attention. You already draw a lot of attention with the little you have. And when God gives you this new level, when God gives you this new platform, when God gives you this new mainstream line, you're going to be open to a lot of people in their attacks. That's why God was working on you in the dark. You used to care about what everybody was saying. God knew that used to break you. Somebody would say something about you and it would stick with you for 5 years. Somebody would say something about you in school and it would stick with you. You would carry that through the whole school year. You would see yourself how people spoke about you. If people were speaking about you good, you felt good that day. If people were speaking about you bad, it broke you. But God said he took you through a trial and tribulation. He took you through a period where you literally learned to not care about nobody's opinions of you because people treated you like they didn't care about you. So you had to see people not care about you. People had to literally not show you that they don't care about you. They never cared about you. They never was here to help. They wasn't sent by God. People had to show you their raw emotions, their true emotions, for you to stop caring about people. And so God built you in this fire. God refined you in this fire. God reformed you in this fire. And he changed your mind. So because he knew that he would raise you back up to a level where you couldn't care what people. You just can't. Too many people are going to be exposed to your gift and your callings. And not everybody is going to be sent by God. There's going to be some demons that are going to try to make you shrink back. You could care less now what people say. If you're watching this, you could care less how people feel about you. You could care less what a hater got to say. You can care less. You've been through too much. See, they don't understand the tears you cried. They don't understand the storm you went through. They don't understand the times you walked by yourself. They don't understand the lonely nights you had, crying, seeking for an answer, seeking for somebody to come and save you, and nobody reached out to you that night. They don't understand the times where you was thinking about ending your life and you was just praying that God would let somebody that cared about you call you and remind you how loved you are. And nobody called because nobody cared about you that much to check in on you. They don't know about those times, those real raw moments where you felt at your lowest, where you were looking in that mirror and you didn't feel beautiful anymore, where you were looking in yourself and you've lost all sense of hope for yourself. You lost all sense of worth for yourself. They don't know about those times where you were walking around here feeling worthless, lifeless, drained, betrayed, locked, bruised, destroyed. You were about to level up, and he had to change some things in you. And then don't you go back to these wrong people. See, God put you through a certain test. He tested you. He tested your character. He built something in you that a lot of people they're never going to be able to reach this level because they never knew what it felt like to actually be where you gonna be where you at. The moment a storm came, they ran back to their old ways. The moment a storm came, they ran back to their old family members. They found their strength, right, in numbers, and you found your strength all by yourself. You got through this by yourself. You thugged it out by yourself. And so I don't know who needs to hear this, but you're about to level up to a season you've never been at. You're about to be able to visit places you've never been. You're about to be able to do things you never. And then God told me to tell you that you're about to fit into a certain group that normally you would never fit in. But because the amount of money in your bank account, you can go to that restaurant. You will actually fit in there. There's a lot of people that want to look like you, but they're not ready to wear your clothes. They're not ready to walk in your shoes. They try to walk in your shoes all the time, not knowing your shoes have been through the fire and back, not knowing your shoes got holes in it. You missing some laces. These people want to step into some fancy Louis loafers, not knowing your shoes have got all type of mud stains because you done been through storm after storm. Not knowing your shoes have got rips and rips from the lightning striking your feet as you walk. Not knowing you don't walk through the toughest of storms. Not knowing you don't walk through the swamps with crocodiles, lions and bears. Not knowing you don't walk through the jungle. Not knowing you don't walk through the desert. Your shoes got sand in it, and they want to step into some shoes with water. They can't hold what you got in you. They can never be you. They can never walk through your storm. You're about to level up. You're about to reach a level that you never seen yourself being at. And you earned it. That when it comes, I want you to know that you earned it. Don't you let yourself compromise this one. Don't you let your fear compromise this one. You have what it takes to withstand, to endure this. It's going to be a blessing, but it's going to come with a lot of attacks. This next level up is going to come with a lot of attacks. Don't you feel like it's a curse when God is blessing you. See, the devil will try to throw some things your way He'll try to get some people in your corner, make you feel like you can't handle this amount of money, make you feel like you can't handle this amount of success. It's a blessing. You look at it every day like it's a blessing, because every day, and if you remember where you used to be, where you were begging for people to help you, where you did not have money to eat, where you did not have money, where you were stressing about bill after bill after bill. You remember what it feels like. You remember every time you think that this is your success, it's a curse and a blessing. I want you to look at it like it's a blessing. And you're not just about to take a little step, a little leap of faith. You're about to take a big step. You've been taking little steps this whole way. Time for you to widen your step. That you're not just gonna level up to the next level. You're gonna level up. You're gonna level up to where the game is over. You done beat the game. Game over. It's not. You're not going from level 13 to 14. You're going from level 13 to 32. You're going to take a big step, and people are going to wonder, how did you get there? And I want you to know it don't end there. That's not going to be the end of your success. That's not going to be the end of your story. You're not just going to reach an all-time high and hit a roof. You're going to keep on growing. God is going to keep on blessing you. He's going to give you the wisdom to sustain that thing. Something you don't even know, that you have everything you need. God has showed you while you were broke the things that you would need when you get rich. God literally showed you. He taught you how to stay rich while you was broke. He taught you how to keep your resources while you didn't have no which way to turn. He taught you. So, and when you feel like this is too much for you, when you feel like this next blessing is too much for you, I'm speaking this thing into existence, because I know you're gonna get there. I know if you're watching this video, you stay to the end of this, you're gonna get there. Whenever you feel like it's too much, just remember that God prepared you. You went through preparation in your storm.